Whenever someone is going through something, a tough time in their life, a rough patch, going through some shit in their life, and they, talk about it publicly in some manner or form, usually this will attract certain religious people, usually Christians, but not always Christians. But yeah, this usually will attract those types of people, and they usually will always respond with, you know, stuff like praying for you, prayers. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you to get through this. Which I've already talked about in a previous video, so yeah. But another thing they always seem to respond with is, God will get you through this. Trust in God and God will get you through this. Rely on God and God will get you through this. Rely on God's strength and God's strength will get you through this. Submit to God and God will get you through this. Believe in God and God will get you through this. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of that is usually said with good intentions, Some of that, the people that say some of that, usually say it with good intentions in mind, There's usually no ill will when people say some of that. But, yeah. And I understand why these people say some of that. It's because it's all they know. Yeah, it's all they know. They were raised that way. It's all they pretty much know. It's the only thing they think will help. So yeah, they say it. Because they think it's going to help this person. Because it's the only thing they know that, yeah. So yeah, I know why they say it, and I know that these people usually say some of it with the best intentions in mind. I know that. But it's always been kind of weird to me. It's always felt kind of weird to me. When people say some of those things. It's always seemed like rely on this magical thing to help you through everything. Trust in this magical thing to help you through everything. Have faith in this magical thing and it'll help you through everything. It'll fix all your problems, all your issues. Just trust in it and have faith in it and submit to it and believe in it, and it'll fix everything. It'll help you through everything magically. Yeah, that's always seemed kind of weird. And honestly, if someone ever, said that to me, like say I was going through a rough time, a tough time, going through shit in my life, and I, started talking about it publicly, and a religious person in my life came up to me and, said that as a way to try to help. Like, yeah. No. I understand you have good intentions and you're trying to help, but no. I don't want to have to put my entire trust in some magical thing just so it'll fix everything and get me through everything. I don't want to have to rely on this magical thing to fix every issue, every problem I have in my life. I don't want to have to submit and bow down and bend over to this magical thing in order for it to help me through whatever I'm going through, in order for it to fix whatever I'm going through and fix whatever problem or issue I have. I don't want to have to do any of that. No. I'd rather rely on more real things. Things that will actually more likely help me than this magical thing. Like friends and family. You know, and friends and family that can actually be there for me and talk to me and listen to me and help me through whatever tough shit I'm going through. Or maybe a therapist that will actually, listen to me and actually help me and, work through my issues, work through my problems, and help me through whatever I'm going through. I'd rather do all of that than rely on some magical thing that may or may not even exist, or may not even help me at all. I don't want to have to rely on something that seems like it's conditional, you know, that this magical thing will only help me if I trust in it and submit to it and bend over backwards for it and bow down to it and believe in it fully and all that. No, I don't want any of that. I'd rather rely on real things that I don't have to worship or submit to or bend over backwards for, or yeah, I'd rather rely on more real and tangible things that will actually do me good and help me, and not something that's conditional and may or may not even help me or even be real. Yeah.